Hello there and welcome to Fairyland Cottage, and thanks very much for joining me here today. I'm going to share with you a very simple little DIY. It's an eye pillow and I'm going to fill it with lavender. And what I use this for is when you're relaxing during the day, it's really beneficial to really shut out all of the light around. Even if you have your eyes closed, there can be loads of different stimulating lights, and the smell of lavender is highly relaxing. And with Mother's Day coming up, it's a nice little gift you can make for your mom or for anybody you know that likes to relax. Let's get into the video. For the eye pillow, what I used was a leftover scrap of material that I had. I'm going to use some lavender because it smells wonderful, and I'm also going to use some buckwheat. That's just to weigh it down. You want it to have a nice weight. So here's the scrap material I have. And we're going to start with the measurements. So I'm going to just make a measurement of 8 centimeters across and mark it either side. And then I'm going to make a measurement of exactly the middle, 4 centimeters. And with a ruler, you're going to draw a line all the way down to the other side. And then on the other end, go out 4 centimeters either side of the line. And again, draw a line with a ruler on either side. Basically, we're making a rectangle. So the length of it is 23 centimeters. And we're just marking that on each line so that we can draw a straight line across, and we now have our rectangle. We're going to get the center point, which is 11.5. And we're going to do that on the bottom and then on the middle. And we're going to draw a line down again, just so we have our center point. From that center point we're going to do 2.5 centimeters either side. And we're going to go up 2.5 centimeters. Make your mark on the middle point and draw a line, making a nice triangle. I'm just demonstrating it, but I'll show you when it's all done and it will be a little clearer. These are the measurements. These are before with just the pencil marks. Might be a little bit tricky to see on screen, so I'm going to do them again when we have sewed everything up. You don't have to use a sewing machine. This is a very small amount of material. It easily can be done by hand. I'm just using a sewing machine because it's much quicker. Follow the lines around and sew it all up. And then when it comes to that little triangle, you're going to sew up to the little point and then down the other way. So the whole thing is sewed up. You can pause the video and just take a screenshot of this, and this is the exact measurements that you need. And I'm just going to cut it out. You only need to leave about 0.5 centimeter. Now that little point there, this is the important bit. You have to cut it right up to just before the stitching. And then turn it inside out. And there you have your finished product. We just have to fill it and sew the end. You're going to use some buckwheat, about 1/2 cup of buckwheat, and then I use about 1 cup of lavender. I just give a little mix so the lavender is all evenly distributed. And I use a funnel to pop it all in. Go up to about the 2/3 of the way up. And then for the end sewing, I do this by hand and I just pull each side together, having the stitch on the inside. It's a little bit more time, but it just gives it a nicer finish. Pop off the ends and your eye pillow is finished. So that's it, one lavender filled eye pillow. And I really find this wonderfully beneficial when I'm just lying down and I want to relax and shut off, and it just takes away all the light, and the smell of lavender is so relaxing. So chat to me over on Instagram or down below as always, and I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful week. Bye.